Fire smoking mirrors, my loud pack buddies. Inhale, exhale the smell. Welcome to Fire Lotus Tarot. I am Queen.Zi. If you're new to my channel, welcome. This is a BYOB. Bring your own blunts and smoke that shit. Make sure you guys like my videos and subscribe to my channel. Also, leave your digital footprint by commenting. These are general messages. They are timeless. Inhale what resonates. Exhale the rest. We're going to just start off our reading for our divine masculines and find out what's going on with our divine feminines. All right? Let's see what our divine feminines got going on, divine masculine. Thank you, spirits, guides, ancestors, angels. The bottom of the deck is, wow, this is the same thing that the divine masculine had on the bottom of their deck. All right, you divine masculines, y'all have the same energy going on. Sexual freedom. All right, wow. That's interesting. Your divine feminine wants you to know that she watches you constantly, divine masculine. All right, divine masculine, your divine feminine wants you to know source already has this figured out. Why so stressed? So your divine feminine want to know why you stressing, divine masculine, about whether or not this connection is going to work. The divine source has it already figured out. And your divine feminine wants you to know that, you know, there's some passion missing in this relationship, you know, and that this connection should have more passion in it, all right? And that she has passion towards you, and she wants you to have passion towards her, all right? Passion and control is two different things, divine masculine. So let's find out, divine masculine, what the divine feminine has going on with the wisdom oracle, all right? What's going on with our divine feminine? What is going on with our divine feminine for the rest of the month of May when it comes to her divine masculine? All right. What is going on with our divine feminine when it comes to our divine masculine for the month of May? All right, spirits. Two more cards. All right, one more card. Oh, bam. There we go. 3 cards. The bottom of the deck is soulmate. All right. So your divine feminine knows that you guys are soulmates, divine masculine, okay? She knows that you hold the key to her heart, to unlock her, to open her up. But also that she holds the key to your heart to unlock you and open you up, right? So that's the overall energy for your divine feminine, all right? So your divine feminine is saying, to be fair, divine masculine, it's some things you need to work out. It's some things with the justice system. You may be needing to get a divorce. You may have a court case coming up. You may need to propose a higher level of commitment. It's some things in your life that you need to put on the scales of justice and balance things out in your life. Because your divine feminine doesn't want to balance out your life for you. That's not fair to her. She feels it's unfair to come and balance you out. You should already be balanced in her mind. Okay? With this 3 and 8, she wants you to be able to express yourself fairly, you know, and she wants, you know, whatever abundance that you and her have for it to be shared fairly, you know, instead of you guys going back and forth and going round and round in circles arguing about money. All right. Never ending story. Your divine feminine feels like this is the same old thing she's been going through time after time after time, where her heart is being, you know, held down or encased, you know, because she keep dealing with these guys, these divine masculines that's doing the same old, But what she doesn't realize is it's a part of her that is allowing these guys to do the same old, or allowing you to do the same old. But at the end of the day, it's very frustrating for her. It's very, it's a lot of anxiety there when it comes to love, because she wants her justice in love. She doesn't want to be single. She wants to be able to level up with somebody, but somebody much like her, not somebody trying to stand out and be alone, but somebody who's trying to operate as a well-oiled machine. All right. And so that's why she's saying Source already has this figured out. So why are you so stressed? Because she's really stressed as well. Both of you guys are stressing. Internally, both of you guys are stressing about the same shit. So I would say that you guys are just alike. You guys may even share the same, zodiac signs. I see a lot of 3s and I see a 7 and an 8. So I would say that you guys are birds of a feather. All right. And look at a bird. We got a bird. All right. So her passion, she feels like, your divine feminine is saying you're hot and cold with her passionately. Sometimes you act like, you want it is nice, hot, and passionate, and there's times when it's really cold. And that's not what she wants. She wants to step out of this coldness and always be with the passionate, always touching, always grabbing her, always kissing her, always telling her how beautiful she is. This is what your divine feminine wants from you, divine masculine. And she knows you're capable of doing it. But you got to step outside your box. You got to be willing to walk away. You got to be willing to express yourself in a more loving way, a more passionate way. Especially if you want to get between her legs. You understand that, divine masculine. And especially when it comes to sex. It's just not out of the bedroom. It's also in the bedroom as well. All right? So, let's find out why these cards are here. The To Be Fair. Why is the To Be Fair card here? Why is the To Be Fair card here? Why is the To Be Fair card here? Okay. So, to be fair, your divine feminine thinks that you are very cutthroat. That you really would cut her out of your life without a problem. That she would always have to stand up and defend herself. That a lot of arguments and disagreements is going to injure her, cut her. Okay? And she's watching you constantly out of fear, paranoia that you're going to hurt her, because she feels as though you feel an obligation to, dog her out, hurt her. Stop her from speaking up on how she feels. That you won't be fair to her thought processes. That you feel an obligation to, she wants you to feel obligated to her. And her independence and what she sees for her life. Not what you want her to be for your life. And she feel like she'll probably lose a part of herself, which is a part of the never-ending story. Maybe a lot of her past connections, she always was losing herself in those connections because of what other people wanted, or because of obligations. You know how you lay with dogs, you get fleas, and she had a lot of obligations. Maybe you have a lot of obligations because you wasn't thinking. All right? A few cards popped out. I'm going to go with it. It's just 3. All right? It's a never-ending story when it comes to the men that comes into her life that, pretend to be, these men that want to grow into all of this, kingship and fortune and power, but they're not willing to do what it takes, or they do it, but it suppresses her. All right? And she feels like love is a waste. In her mind, she feels like love is a waste. And that, you know, nobody that she meet is gonna be like her, and no love relationship is gonna be strong enough to rehabilitate the way she feels about love. She feels like she's so different, but look, they're still both dogs. So even though they look different, they're still the same. And so she knows that's a never-ending story. You know, finding these guys that's wasting her time, that's, you know, taking her power, where she has to rehabilitate herself. And that's what she feels about, you know, this connection, is that, you know, you're obligated to try to you know, outpower her and make her waste her time. You know, you feel like her insight is a waste. She feels like she has to constantly stand up for herself. And she didn't do all of that work rehabilitating herself to be having to be in the next situation and be standing up for herself because you feel like you must have the power. All right, this is powerful. Wow, this is powerful. This is deep, y'all. This is deep, divine masculine. Some of y'all got egos y'all need to really check. And matter of fact, while we're talking about rehab, Rihanna got a song. I gotta check into rehab, cause you're my disease. That's how she feels, like you're her disease. You know, you're her weakness. You know, and loving you is like an addiction to a drug. And she can only go so long before she gotta have another hit of you. And or another dose of you. And that's what the problem is. She don't like the highs and the lows. Eight of Pentacles. You know, she feel like you guys could build. You guys could have something great. Something that can move forward in a good way. But you building up all of this. You got all of this built up, you know, anger and resentment and cutthroat behavior and obligations that's kind of, you know, driving this connection to be split and divided. You know, you may even have some children. All right. And because of all the obligations that you have and the quality of how you've been treating her, she feels as though, you know, you have some kind of hidden agenda and she has to always be on the lookout. And she's tired of that. That's what she's been having in other connections. And that's why if she did walk away, this is why she walked away. If she's not answering, this is why she's not answering. She feel like you have, you know, destroyed everything, or you will destroy everything that she's been working towards as far as bettering herself. Let's get some energy and see what energies is surrounding our divine feminines. What energies is surrounding our divine feminines for the rest of the month of May towards our divine masculine? Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. Y'all got the same cards. The bottom of the deck is the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. So she's feeling led by you know, her guides that she needs to walk away if it's ever a way to fix this connection. Now, this cornucopia card fell sideways. So what's crossing her is that she does want this happiness. She does want this partnership. She does see a lot of your potential. But at the same time, she also sees that there is some jealousy and envy in you because there's some things in you that you must balance out. Otherwise, if she allows you to be in her life with all this jealousy and envy, it will make her look foolish. And she would end up with a broken heart because she's already brokenhearted. She was already trying to heal a broken heart. But here you go while she's trying to heal, re-ripping it. And that's what the tears is about. She may even have cried about the things that you've done. Now, you may be born in the month of March, the month of July, November, February, September. All right. You definitely have strong fire sign in your chart. I see some air signs. Very little water. It's very little love in this connection because this is a soulmate connection. Remember the bottom of the deck, the soulmate connection. So when you deal with soulmate connections, a lot of times it's more about the thoughts and the passion versus anything else. Because that is karmic debt from the previous lifetime. And so if it is loving it, it's always surrounded by all of these emotions and all of these thoughts and all of these, obligations. But the divine masculine, in the divine masculine reading for the divine feminine, the broken heart came up on the bottom of the deck as well. So you guys are mirroring each other as far as your feelings. You both are operating from a broken heart perspective. Oh my God, y'all, I swear I can't make this up. I shuffled the deck and all. I know y'all heard me shuffling the deck. It says, stay optimistic about your love life, divine masculine. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance, okay? Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations will bring you together. Divine masculine, do some rituals to call in your soulmate. But also the divine feminine got this card for you guys, for the divine masculine. And now the divine masculine is getting it for the divine feminine. It says, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So you guys both are going to be healing and learning from your lessons and learning how to come together. But right now is not the time for you guys to come together. It's some healing that must take place. So we're going to see if your divine feminine has wanted to send you any messages. And if she did, what were they about? Oh man, look at that. The first card that came out is, I can't lie, commitment scares me. So your divine feminine, divine masculine may have commitment issues. All right, divine feminines may have commitment issues in this situation. All right, and the reason why they may have commitment issues because their ex may have been a fucking nightmare. All right, divine masculine, their ex, baby daddy, ex-husband, ex-boyfriend may have been a fucking nightmare and took her through all kind of hell. And now it's hard for her to love and be open and be vulnerable. And then here you go doing more fuck shit because you wounded. And it's just further drawing you two apart. But you still can't let go. The next one is work, work, work. It's all I know. So your divine feminine is burying herself in work right now. She's probably not out lollygagging with any other guys right now. She's probably just working a whole hell of a lot to keep herself distracted from, dealing with another failed relationship. She wants to know how can she make it up to you. So she may be even, wanting to be apologetic about the way she treated you because a relationship fell on both sides, not just one side. Both of you guys failed because if one was falling and the other one was communicating effectively, they would be able to, coach the person closer to them. And she wants you to know that she's dealing with a difficult situation, divine masculine. All right, and one more. Any more? All right. You turn me on. I can't control what you do to me. All right, divine masculine, you turn her on, but maybe it's some passion is still lacking there that you may need to invest your time in making sure the passion is there because you do turn her on. But maybe the sex isn't that great because y'all been failing to communicate or whatever. All right. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. Peace, light, and love, family. Until the next time, smoke that shit.